Hey, what's up guys? It's Nashcrafter and welcome to my channel. Today we're back with another episode of Decidedly Vanilla, the brand new season of Decidedly Vanilla that I am super excited for, and you guys seem super excited for too. I just wanted to say before we get started, thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you've been showing on these episodes recently. They have been coming out. I've been trying to get them out, rather frequently because I had a little bit more time on my hands, but I just wanted to really say thank you guys because it truly does mean the world to me, and it's really good to see you guys and talk to you guys. Look who we have behind us. I think we have a Papa Beastie back there. So for today's video, we're going to hop in. We're going to do a little bit of some random things, but we're also going to be doing a little bit of building. That's kind of how I like to keep it on the channel. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right in. So if you guys caught the first couple of episodes, you have probably seen this build. This is the build that I just finished working on. And last episode, we actually put the cows in, and I did finish it up. I think I left you guys on kind of a, not really a cliffhanger, but kind of a cliffhanger where I didn't have this decorated. It just had cows in it, but I actually got this place decorated. So let me show you what it looks like. So I just added some grass blocks and some path blocks. A little bit of coarse dirt thrown in there here and there, and then also I added this. Let me go over this way, and the cows are always trying to escape, so if you see them jumping up on the walls, they just do that. They are seriously trying to get out with all their might, but it's not working. And look at this guy. We have a cow in a crate. He fits so perfectly in that little crate. I don't know how he got in there. My assumption is that he jumped up on the hay bales and then fell down into the crate, but you know what, we're gonna keep this cow in the crate because this was a mess that he got himself into. But I did add some hay bales, and this originally, I think the cow probably trampled it, but this was a little, oh no, he didn't. See that little wheat there? Wow, these cows are really just crowding around him, trying to protect him, keep him in the crate. But you can see there's a little wheat there. What it was supposed to look like was a crate with wheat in it, which, if the cow wasn't there, you guys would probably see that better. Poor guy. But I did want to show you guys that I finished this project. It was really fun to do. It only took a little bit of time just to go and add those details. So that was good fun to do in between episodes. Now we've got the build. The build is pretty much the same, and the farm is looking pretty good too. I went and added some lighting over here, and it's looking really, oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I am so happy. I'm so happy and so thankful to whoever put this here. Holy moly. Like I said, I don't know who did this. I really don't. I have no idea. But a million times thank you to the server member that did this and put the nether wart here, because I was actually thinking about this and thinking about how I was going to get nether wart, because we're going to be using a lot of potions in this, especially later on in some of the builds that we're going to do at our main base. We're going to use potions quite a bit, I think. So this is amazingly helpful to have, and I was kind of thinking, how am I going to get it? I'm going to have to go get a fortress, or I'm going to have to go to a fortress and find it, but someone actually put it here. So I might expand this farm a little bit, because I have to admit it looks a little tinge bit awkward here, hanging out on the outside. So I'm going to find a special place for it. I might put it back over here, because there's a little bit of room. It's a little bit hidden in this direction, or because I feel like nether wart would also be kind of, I feel like it would almost need to grow in a darker environment because it does grow in the nether, that maybe we could do something underground that's a part of this that kind of has a nether wart farm, but it's a little darker, kind of more of in a dungeon type dark area. Not a dungeon, but just in a little bit of a darker covered farm. I don't know. That might be cool. So that's something to think about. We could probably do that here in an upcoming episode, but for today's episode, we have got to sleep. First things first, we are going to sleep just so that the phantoms especially don't come and get us. That would be super scary. And the first thing I wanted to do, aside from talking about my old build, was to kick off this episode, I wanted to make myself a fishing rod. And I wanted to do a little bit of fishing with you guys on camera. So I have killed a couple of spiders. We can use their string in order to make ourselves a rod. So let's go over and do that. I'm just gonna use this little guy here. Is it like this? I think I grabbed too much drink. Yeah, okay, it is like that. I was thinking, I haven't made a fishing rod in a really long time. So there we go. We're just gonna pop those up there. Yeah, we'll leave the sticks up there. That's totally fine. We'll keep the fishing rod. And what I'm hoping for is I'm just hoping for some Nautilus shells. With the new 1.13 update, we have a lot of a lot of cool things going on with oceans. We have fish, we have the kelp, we have all this cool stuff, and they introduced the Nautilus shells. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness gracious. Let me just, I cannot believe that just happened. That was insane. What? Also something I should probably mention while we're over here is that I finished the wall. So I actually went around and took out all the cobblestone, changed it over to sandstone. You guys can see the varying textures between the cut sandstone, the regular sandstone, and regular sand. So I fixed this, and we still have jumping cows up there. But holy moly, that creeper just scared me. And okay, this is weird because this is kind of actually a blessing in disguise. I feel like I'm getting off track here really quick, but I feel the need to tell you guys this story. So in between episodes, I was terraforming a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell, but with the sandstone slabs and this little area here, I was actually terraforming a little bit. There's another creeper. He's coming for me. He just knows. What is wrong with these creepers? This is like creeper spawner central. But I was terraforming this area, and I felt kind of sad because I didn't get to terraform it with you guys on camera, or at least I was kind of just terraforming off camera and I didn't terraform on camera. Okay, there we go. I was like, man, it's a bummer. I kind of wish I got to record that little bit of terraforming. I should have pulled up my recorder and I didn't. But a creeper just came and blew it up, which means I have to re-terraform it, which is so crazy to me because I was literally thinking this like, man, I wish I could terraform this on camera. And now I get the chance to. Now I get the chance to re-terraform on camera. Oh my word. Are you guys seeing this? Literally, it's like there's a machine back there that's like printing creepers. It's like printing money. It's just like boop, 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 creeper, 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 creeper. But yeah, I really wanted to terraform this area because I have plans for it here. And you guys, I think you're going to be really excited for what I have planned. But we're going to get to that here very soon. Let me kill this creeper. Then we'll do a little terraforming. Gosh, I'm taking damage left and right. Let me see if I have any food. So then let's just, oh my god, okay. I definitely almost just fell down there. We're gonna try to be careful and safe. Let me pick up all these blocks. I just stood there staring at them. I'm sure you guys were like, why aren't you picking those up? Yeah, I literally just started staring at them, but we're gonna definitely, what the heck is going on? This place is a death trap. It's death. It's death. Okay, let me kill the skeleton. Not the best with combat, but let's go. Let's go. Awesome. Okay, you know what? I made extra torches just so I can do this because this place is sketchy and scary, and I am not about to die because I didn't light this place up. Awesome. So no creepers should be spawning in this general location anymore. So we should be pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to this in just a second because I want to terraform with you guys on camera like I said, but I want to do some fishing. I want to try to get myself a little bit of, well, some Nautilus shells, and hopefully we might be able to get one here pretty quick. I think that'd be cool. I'm not sure how much they spawn. Now, I do know that you can get these as well from the drowned mobs, the brand new 1.13 mob that is actually an underwater drowned zombie. I know you can get them from there. This bubble mechanic is kind of weird. Like, what's going on with this? Do we still have the streaky swim thing going on? Like, there's just, like, really weird bubbles over there. I'm gonna assume that's nothing, because it keeps doing it. Anyway, I know you can get the Nautilus shells from zombies or drowns, the drowned mob, but I believe that they have to be holding the Nautilus shell, and I think it's honestly easier just to, ooh, fishy business. Let's go. That's so awesome. I think it's a lot easier just to fish up the Nautilus shells. Now, I know that we can make an AFK fish farm. I know that those are a thing and they work in 1.13, and there's a couple really great designs for those. I have made one in the past in a single player world, but I've decided to go without. Nothing against AFK fish farms. I say if you want to make one, then you do you go for it, you make an AFK fish farm, but I'm going to say this to you guys right here, right now. I am not going to be making an AFK fish farm in this series because I genuinely just don't want to. I kind of want to just enjoy the grind of the game. But I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I am just going to kind of do my thing here for a little bit. I'm just going to see if we can find a shell. And then I'll come back with you guys in just a second once I've sort of gotten closer to maybe finding a little shell. Alright, welcome back, guys. So I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I have 19 levels that I haven't used. I haven't enchanted yet, and we're already on, this is episode 4, I'm pretty sure. And I still have not done any enchanting. Oh, also, this is what I've got so far from fishing. So I really haven't gotten that much. And I was just kind of standing there thinking, okay, well, it might be nice to have a really good fishing rod just for kicks, just because it does get you, you know, better resources when fishing. So we might as well just go ahead and see if we can get ourselves a good fishing rod to make this process a little bit easier. Again, I'm still sticking to what I said. No FK fish farms. I'm not going to make one. But that doesn't mean that I can't make life easier on myself. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to head over to Beastie's place right over here that he built. And we're going to do some enchanting. This is the community enchanting area. Now, let's see here. So, okay, we've got brewing. So yeah, this is it. Let's see what we've got. So, help yourself. Oh, wow. There's lots of lapis in here. Part of me wants to make another fishing rod because this one's already kind of used up. But let's just throw it in. Unbreaking one and unbreaking one. You've got to be kidding. I was hoping to get like luck of the sea or something. Sharpness. Okay, look at that enchanter. Advancement made. That is so awesome. 19 levels. Are you kidding me? Oh, crud. Okay, so let's scratch that. I really don't want unbreaking on it because that doesn't help us at all with getting, you know, catching fish and stuff. So let me see if I can get a little bit more levels. All right, let's try this one more time. So we'll put our fishing rod in. We'll do that. Luck of the sea 1. Not so great, but that's all right. Oh, luck of the sea 1 unbreaking too. I will definitely take that. Alright, so let's head back over and hopefully with a little bit of luck of the sea, we'll have a little bit of luck with the sea, I guess. Or a little bit of luck finding some nautilus shells or some other really cool things. I'm just going to head back to that spot that I was because I really like it. It's got a nice view. It's right over here by our little villa type thing. And yeah, ooh, I left my bed over here. Let me pick this up really quickly. So my goal is just to get at least 1 nautilus shell. That's all I want so far. I can do the rest of the grinding off camera. That's not too big of a deal. But I want to get 1 with you guys here on camera because I just feel like it'd be really cool. We can see what it looks like together because I've personally never seen one in the game. Ooh, okay, I just got another rod. Ooh, oh my gosh. Luck of the sea 3, lure 3, and mending. Holy crudsickles. That is a really awesome fishing rod. Holy crap, we're going to start using this one because it also has mending. Yes, 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 please give me a nautilus shell. Do, 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 do. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got one. We got a nautilus shell. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let me flip and show you my shell. Look at how cool it is. I know you guys can't really see it. There we go. You can kind of see it in my hand now. We can start making a conduit once we get enough of these, which is what I want to use it for and why I was so excited to actually get my hands on one today is for that purpose in specific. So we could eventually make a conduit because we do have the heart of the sea already. So that's super great. I'm so stoked about that. So excited. But let's actually sleep here so that phantoms don't come. I'm so afraid of phantoms. So now that we got our first nautilus shell, what I would like to do is fix the creeper hole that I exploded. And originally, this little area that I have here, I've been spending a lot of time here because I built the villa. So when I was over here, I had to do a lot of patching because there's quite a bit of cave system running through this area, and I saw this spot and I was thinking, you know what, this would be the perfect little spot for my starter base. And I was thinking we could do a smuggler's cave in the side of this area, and we could be little smugglers and we can live in this cave underneath our villa, which I think would be super cool. Like I said earlier in the video, I started terraforming it out and I was feeling kind of bad that I didn't do it on camera because I thought it looked pretty cool. But now we have the opportunity to, so let's pull this back up. Let me go grab some sand and some dirt because, like I said, we're going to need to fix this. And I should probably grab some slabs as well. Let's actually just patch this back up, this little flooring, because I want it to be flush with the ground. And I might have to go grab some more sand. Story of my life with this series is me harvesting sand. But basically what I did, let me show you this really quick, is in order to build this out, there was a big hole here in general. It actually reached all the way back up here to the top. So it went back over here and I just filled in this whole area. And then with regular Minecraft generation, it usually tears down. So what will happen is you'll have this kind of, oops, I just used coarse dirt. Don't mind me using coarse dirt here. But what will happen is it will actually start to tear down like this. So you'll see like a doop, a doop, a doop, a doop. It'll just go down and down and down. So that's where I started because I was thinking, okay, I want this to look really natural. So how can I do that? And the way that I thought to do was literally just fill it in with dirt. Fill it in as if it wasn't there. And then go back and carve away the parts that actually will be there. Now, again, really quickly, I have to go grab some sand. I don't think I have any because I've been using it to make sandstone 100 times over again. So yeah, I definitely don't have any. Alright, so I'm gonna go harvest some sand really quick so I can finish filling that in. I'll be right back with you guys. So just coming through and continuing to fill in all the spot that creeper blew up, we're just gonna do something like this. And we'll keep the sand for now. I might make the texture different a little bit later. And what's kind of interesting about this is, of course, it's not gonna look the way it did originally, but I can try to, go off memory and see if I can think of how I did it originally. I think it was something like this, maybe? It wasn't a very big opening, but it was visible, so you could see that it was an opening. So let me maybe go through with some sand, and literally what I did was I just went through and kind of went with different textures and different things like that. So I went like that, and just mixed in sandstone and dirt because I thought that looked really good and would make it look kind of natural. Like this area was sort of just dirt and sand mixed together. To be honest, there's not really much I need to do with it because it's already sort of done and sort of carved out. But yeah, I just kind of went through, varied the textures, added some sandstone, added some slabs for some more transition as well. I think that works pretty nice. Also, another thing that's going to happen is the grass is going to start spreading downwards, so it's going to look a little bit more natural as well. Hopefully it will spread through here. I don't know if that's going to happen, but hopefully it does. So I thought about putting a slab there, possibly even doing a little slab there. Maybe that looks pretty good, and then maybe another one just up here. So really making this look kind of rocky and edgy, but not giving it away that it's quite a cave. Like if you saw this from far away, of course you'd probably see the torches and that might give it away, but I want it to look like it's also built into the ground. So we could come through on the actual ground level and start adding in some dirt as well to really make it feel like, okay, this dirt is spreading all the way down here. So there we go. I think that looks pretty cool. And now I know it was really quick. There was kind of a lot that was already done, but I think just by looking at this, you guys can kind of see the idea. And what I really wanted to talk about was the fact that I just basically built out the natural curve that was already there and then went back and carved away a little doorway that we could use for it. So that was kind of my technique. If you guys are wanting to make a cave and you have this big gaping hole that's already there, like this part here, I didn't carve out any of this. This was already naturally here, and it was already this big hole that I didn't really know what to do with. So I was feeling lost and nervous, and I was like, well, how am I going to make this look natural when it already doesn't look natural? So what I did was I actually completely covered it and thought, okay, I'm just going to start from scratch. Start from square one. So someone has definitely already explored here, and it wasn't me. So again, I don't exactly know what's going on here, but we might be able to put our mine here. That could be something that we do. But again, let's go take out this diorite because we don't need that there. And our little storage section is just going to be in this section here. And again, we should probably carve this wall back because we're going to need a little bit more room for all the storage that we have. And the reason why I'm making a base at spawn is because I've been spending a lot of time over here, and it is getting to be really hard to go all the way back to my island over and over again. I would like to have a place over here where I can put extra items. Also, if I do need to sleep, this is probably the place that I'll be sleeping at. And it's just going to be close to everything, which will be nice as well. So let me continue to pull this back just a wee bit. So that's going to be our little storage area. I'm currently figuring out the floor and the pattern that I want to go with. I think I want to use dirt and sandstone, but I'm just testing it out, seeing if I actually like it, because right now I don't know, I'm kind of in a middle ground. Oh, there's grass growing down here. Do I want grass? Actually, yes, because path block gives you depth, and I would love some path block down here. Also, I'm kind of thinking the entrance is a little bit too open. It's not very discreet. It definitely looks like it's this big open area. So we're gonna have to figure that out too. But so far I think it's looking pretty nice. I am with this, and now one thing that I would like to do is sprinkle some birch down here. I think it might look pretty good. So let's go through and kind of take out some of these little spots. Yeah, I think that color will look pretty good mixed in with everything. So I'm really just trying to get a lot of different textures in here, really trying to just mix it up, make things look, you know, interesting and different. I don't want everything to look like it's perfect. So I feel like the more textures you have, the more just interesting it looks. So I've done a little work. It's starting to turn out pretty cool, in my opinion, at least. I hope you guys really like it. It's what I've got done so far. So I added some birch fence kind of hanging from the ceiling to make it look like either ropes or supports, kind of broken supports, sort of. And then this is kind of what it looks like from the outside. So you can get a little peek in there. Also, I'm going to figure out a way to cover this entrance up a little bit more, because it does look pretty obvious right now, and we don't exactly want that. We kind of want it hidden, kind of don't. But yeah, I've got my bed, crafting table, again, just going through with the walls and adding some detail here and there, really alternating between sand and dirt. And once all this grass grows across all of these little dirt parts, I'm gonna go and turn them into path blocks, I think. And then I've sort of started turning this area into a place where our storage area. So I think I want the entrance over here to look a little bit, well, I want it to look intentional that someone's been down here. So I think we're gonna take this little block out, come in with oak wood, and maybe just section this little part off with a little bit of oak wood so that it really looks like there's some support down here. So coming through, and my tools are absolutely everywhere. I can't wait to mine later in the episode so we can get some actual tools happening, because right now it's a little bit everywhere with what kind of tools I have. So I figured we could maybe do something like that. That looks pretty good. What I like to do with, you know, wooden pieces like this is make sure that there's not really any flush pieces. So like this looks really awkward to me, so we're gonna actually come through and completely take this out. And then taking the last and final slab that I have, we're gonna slab that up. That just looks a little better to me. And really a lot of this process that I'm doing is just me fiddling with things and changing things, and if I don't like something, of course I'll go back and change it. So it's a lot of trial and error, which is why a lot of it I'll do off camera, because I don't exactly know what I'm doing, to be honest with you guys. I literally just slap a bunch of random blocks around, and somehow most of the time it comes together. I have a block palette in mind though that I want to work with. So for example, I knew I wanted to use sand, sandstone, birch, and dirt for this build. Like, that was my main block palette. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to take the blocks that I have in my head and I'm just going to go to town and try to mix and match them as much as possible and make them into something, make them look really cool. So that's what I'm trying to do with this. Like, I don't even know how this is going to look, but it might look okay. It doesn't look terrible. It actually does kind of make it look a little bit more cavey. Even like a mine shaft sort of. Just kind of cool. And we can go through and replace that block there. So that kind of looks like it's a little built in. then maybe come in on the other side as well and build that out so it looks like it matched. Alright, so I wanted to go in and put my furnaces down. I have 2. I think that's going to be pretty good. That should be enough to tide us over for a little while, so I think I might put them just right in this slot here. With, of course, a little bottom to it. And I think we'll just make it look like it's a part of the furnaces. This is, it might look kind of weird because stone in this very unstony area. But it actually, I think that looks fine. I think it looks just fine. So now going through with my leaves, we're going to try out this spruce and see if I actually like it. Now I'm just going to kind of sprinkle this probably around the roof a little bit. That was probably the worst spot I could have thought. But let me also go up and grab some oak leaves and just see if I like that a little bit better, because I think the oak leaves are going to be less harsh. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't fall down that. That was kind of crazy. Alright, so let's maybe go over in this corner and see. Oh man, I like the oak better. So I want some foliage growing down here because I want it to look like this place hasn't been inhabited for a while. So maybe something like that. Just a little overgrown situation happening. Ooh, okay, so the leaves I feel make it look a little more jungly. I don't know, like this would be found in a more of a jungle cave, but I do like it. I think it just adds a lot of interest. So now going over into my storage area, I think I'm going to finish this off camera. It's just going to be really simple, but of course I'll come back and walk through it with you guys and show you everything that I did because I don't want to leave you guys hanging, of course. But give me just a second. I've got to work everything out and finish this out, and then we should be good to go. So I will talk to you in just a second. Alright guys, so I've officially finished my starter house. I've finished my project. I feel like there's a couple things that I still need to add, like a brewing stand and a cauldron and things like that, just little things, but that's stuff that we haven't really made yet, so I won't focus on that too hard right now. Of course, with time, all of that should come, but let me flip around and show you guys exactly what's going on, what I've done. So, this is my little cave. I love the outside, love the transition between the grass and the sandstone. I think it looks pretty cool. Then once we go inside, we have this little step down. I added grass and foliage because I really wanted this to look overgrown. Like, even though someone is living here, being us or me, I wanted it to look like no one has really lived here in a while. So we've got that. We've got all the birch kind of hanging down from the ceiling. We've got some little hanging vines and trees, and then all of these different oak wood that kind of stretch across the ceiling and things like that, and then different variations of height with sandstone, basically. Yeah, I've got my little smelting area right here that has a little pipe running up so the fumes don't stay in here. I don't know, I guess. And then my little bed area. I feel like this needs to be spruced up a bit. It's kind of boring right now, but of course with time we will probably add some more things. So now onto the part that you guys really haven't seen. So my storage area, and you can see it kind of peeking back behind there. But this is the little way that you get inside. It's just this kind of covered pathway, and then you dip down here. And we've got lots of dirt, again, very overgrown. I added some shrubberies, some bushes, like very overgrown bushes and foliage. And then I just have a very simple storage system. This is just, you know, a couple big chests, a couple small chests, a crafting table. I don't know if I'm going to add a furnace down here. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. But again, this is just very, very simple storage array. And then down here is where a little cave is going to be. So this is eventually where I think I'm going to put my strip mine. So that'll probably, I actually don't know when I'm going to do that. I was going to say maybe next episode we'll do that, but I'm not entirely sure because I do want to do a mining session at the end of this episode. So I might just toss it in at the end of this episode as kind of a time lapse, but we'll see how that goes because I want to show the actual mining with you guys. But I really, really hope you like this. This is my little sandstone smuggler's cave meets more of a traditional smuggler's cave when you actually get to the storage system. But like I said, I hope you guys really enjoy my sandstone smuggler's cave. So as I mentioned before, I want to do a little bit of a mining expedition, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a little time lapse. I think I'm just going to record for about a half an hour, go down in the mines and speed it up for you guys and just overlay some music, do a little bit of a time lapse so that you guys can see all the resources that I collect. But that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I think I am going to officially end the video here, so thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for all your support with having me back and me being a little bit more active than I was this last month. I was going through quite a lot this last month, but I hope you all have a very beautiful, wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye! Also, don't forget to stick around for the time lapse if you want to see what kind of goodies we get. So if you have watched till this point in the video, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for watching through the time lapse and after the outro. But guys, check it out. I found my first diamonds. These are my first diamonds on the server, so I thought I would mine them with you. And like I said, if you stuck around, you get to see this really cool part. So I would really like to see how many people made it to the end of the video. There we go, we've got the achievement. Now I feel like we need a little code word for down in the comments section, so you guys can let me know if you made it to this part. So if you made it to this part right now, type down in the comments section, "We love diamonds." So if you leave a comment saying "We love diamonds," I will know that you guys made it to this point. You got to mine our first diamonds with us. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.